guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my November TBR. I'm excited for this one. I always say that, but it's true because it's so easy to be like, I want to read this, I want to read this, I want to read this. So let's just get into it. I'm going to start off with some of my book club picks. These aren't my book clubs. These are just book clubs. 2 of them I'm a part of. And then the rest, I'm just joining in. You know what I mean? So first one is Cover to Cover Book Club. This I will put in the description box by who it is hosted by. I want to say it's from Tori from Novel Life and Sam from Sam Reads a Little, but I don't want to get it wrong. So I will leave all the information down below. For November, they're going to be reading The Duke I Tempted by Scarlett Peckham. This might just well be my first ever historical, and we're going to see if I actually read it and or finish it, because this one is just a maybe for me, you know? Next, for Smut Club, I think this one is hosted by Cheyenne from That Tall Book Girl and McKay from Oh Hey It's McKay. For this month, they're going to be reading Promises and Pomegranates by Sav R. Miller. And if you know, I have already read this, but it is a book that I want to reread and have been wanting to reread. So I figured this is perfect opportunity for me to finally reread one of the books that I've been wanting to reread. So that one's on my TBR. Then I have the Out of Bounds Book Club. So I know one of the hosts is McKay from Oh Hey It's McKay. Second host is Nikki from Nikki in Bookland. And they're going to be reading Serpent in White by Nyla K. I've never read anything by Nyla K. This one I don't even know anything about this book, but I'm excited. I've heard some things about Nyla K. I know she writes a lot of taboo romances, so I'm excited to dive into that one. For the last book club that I'm going to be joining, this one is Rake Appreciation Society. This one is hosted by Crystal. I can't remember her book channel, and Jen from the Book Refuge. They're going to be reading Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin, which I actually have the physical copy for. I was actually supposed to read this book for a different book club that I'm in, and I never got to it. I don't know why, I just never picked it up. This one is also a historical. I just realized that there is 2 fish in the back of this book. That is crazy. Y'all see them? Just two little fish. I actually have this one on my physical TBR, so I'm excited, and I hope and I'm praying that I actually get to read this one in November, because I've been wanting to read it for a while now. But because it's part of the Rake Appreciation Society book club, then I feel like there's more chance of me reading it. Now to talk about the ones that I'm book clubs that I'm in. There is the Bookaholics book club. I'm going to be reading A Proposal They Can't Refuse by Natalie Caña, and I'm excited for this one because I've had this one on my physical TBR for a while, and it has Latinx representation in it, and I think it's like a marriage of convenience. I think it's gonna be good. I'm excited. Look at this cover. Ooh, I'm excited for that one. Then for my other one, Darling's Book Club, we chose Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. I've been wanting to read this one as well. This one's very much smutty, and it has sharks, and it has a lighthouse. It just gives the vibes, you know? Okay, now moving on to the rest of my physical TBR, I want to read Twisted Hate. I need to get to Twisted Hate this month, because then I need to get to Twisted Lies, so then I can read King of Wrath. So yeah, that's on my TBR. Then I have The Dead Romantics. I actually got this from half price. I haven't taken the sticker off of it yet, and I'm gonna leave it on there because I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up. But I heard this was really good. I am iffy about this one. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I love the cover, and I feel like it also gives November vibes. That makes sense. Anyways, I think she falls in love with the ghost. That's what I'm getting from it. Then I want to read Beach Read. I feel like this one has another soft boy in it, and you guys know how I live for that. I haven't picked up People We Meet on Vacation, so I figured I might as well throw another Emily Henry in here to see if I actually get to it. We'll see. Then I have Get a Life of Chloe Brown. This is the first book in the Brown Sisters series, and I've just heard so many good things about this series, and I know Talia has the spice in her books. I have the entire series. I found them all 3 at half price, so I need to get started on it, and I'm excited. I've heard nothing but good things about this series. Then for a small town romance, I have Reminders of Him. Small town, I think, and angsty and devastating and heartbreaking, because I know the synopsis of this, but I also haven't read Colleen Hoover in a while, and I do have It Starts With Us, but I want to reread It Ends With Us before I read It Starts With Us, so I didn't put that Colleen Hoover book on here. But Reminders of Him, I do want to read this. I just love the cover, and honestly, I haven't read the writing. I mean, the letters in here are so small. I haven't read anything by her in a while, and I just need to get back into it. And also, I'm trying to lower my physical TBR, you guys. I recently went through my bookshelf and like numbered all the physical books that I have that I haven't read, and it was a bigger number than I thought it was gonna be, so I'm trying. Now for the books that I'm going to be reading on my Kindle. I will probably be reading, I have a whole list here, but I'm not going to go through all of it. I'm just going to give you the most likely ones. I guess leave you hanging on the other ones, maybe for my wrap-ups and stuff. I do want to read Brutal Vows by J.T. Geissinger. I heard that this one's good as well. People were hyping it up. You know how I felt about the main hero in this book from the last book, Savage Hearts. So we'll see. I'll tell you the real tea. I also want to read Hidden Truths by Neva Altaj. This is the third book in her little mafia series, and they just keep getting better. And this one's about Sergey, and I feel like he's a low-key psychopath, and it's novella length, so I'm excited for that one. Okay, now I want to read Don't Hex and Drive by Juliette Cross. I want to finish the series so bad, like I want to binge it, but I need to like slowly get into it and read them because I don't want to binge them and then have nothing else and like be like end this world, so I want to read that one for sure. I'm actually really excited about that one. And then I don't have any more. Elsie Silver Powerless doesn't come out till next year, so I'm just gonna go to her backlist, and I'm gonna start off with Off to the Races, which is the first book in her other series that she has. I know Photo Finish is the one that's super popular, but I like to go through my series the way that they need to go, so that's also on my TBR. A couple of other ones that I want to read is Cold Hearted Bastard by Jenika Snow. I think this one's a mafia dark romance, and I'm trying to add a lot of dark mafia romances for November because I've been missing it. I truly have. Like, I haven't read a dark mafia romance in a long time. I have to go through my wrap-ups and see when the last time was, but I feel like it's been a minute, and I just need to get back into it because I love me a dark mafia romance with an alpha hero. I just do. Then I have Mercy by Debra Anastasia. This one I've heard nothing but good things from Bree at In Love and Words, and I heard it's really good. And Debra Anastasia is gonna be at a Polycon, so I'm trying to get more authors on that read. Another one, last one that I will be talking about is A Lovely Obsession Duet by Coralee June. I've heard actually a lot of great things by Coralee June. I don't think I've read anything by her, but I think this one is also a dark mafia romance. If not, it's just a dark romance. It has really dark elements in it. Yeah, I'm ready to go into it. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys have read any of these books that are on my TBR, or what is on your TBR. I would love to know because I want to know what is on your TBR so I can add it to my TBR, and then we can just literally just keep stacking our TBRs. It's gonna be endless. It probably already is endless. If you don't want to comment any of that, then go ahead and just leave the falling fall leaves down below in the comments. I think that is super accurate for November. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.